everything defaults to dust. Like human beings default to dust, trees default to dust, even mountains. Everything is just dust. So essentially, if A is equals to B and B is equals to C, A can be said to be equals to C, right? So essentially, the Earth is just water and dust, right?
Yeah, that perspective definitely resonates with a lot of philosophical and even scientific ideas. Everything ultimately breaks down into simpler components, and dust and water are some of the fundamental building blocks of life on Earth. It's a poetic way of thinking about the interconnectedness of everything. It's really fascinating to see how something as simple as a nursery rhyme can spark such deep thoughts.
Yeah. So let's talk about that idea of like expanding the Earth with. I know the Kuiper Belt. If we broke down everything into dust, it won't like maybe to increase the Earth's mass by 0.04%, right?
Yeah, the Kuiper Belt is huge, but if we were to break it all down and somehow bring it to Earth, it would still be a relatively small increase in mass compared to the entire Earth. But it's a fun thought
So what
experiment
about
to.
the asteroid belt? It's smaller. I know it's smaller than the Kuiper belt, but we could start it as like an experiment. So if we broke all the dust, all the asteroids in the asteroid belt into dust, right? And it's quite easy to bring to the Earth as dust, right? Yeah. How long? How much land mass would we have? Just give me a country that would like kind of like that would be the same size essentially.
The asteroid belt, while it sounds really massive, actually has a total mass that's much smaller than you might think. It's roughly about 4% of the moon's mass. So if we were to bring all of that to Earth and spread it out, it would add a bit to the Earth's mass, but in terms of land mass, it would probably be comparable to a country about the size of, say, France. It's a fun way to visualize it.
Okay, so France is how big is France compared to Nigeria?
So France is a bit smaller than Nigeria. Nigeria is actually about twice the size of France in terms of land area. So if we took all that asteroid dust and spread it out, it would cover a pretty decent chunk of land, but still not quite as large as Nigeria.
Okay, cool. But that might be like a way to fun experiments to have, right? And then once we do that, we could like um repeat the same process, just like with nursery rhyme. We go again, ring a rosy, a pocket full of roses, a tissue, we all fall down, right? So we go again, and then this time we can expand. Maybe we can even do a moon. Maybe we can take out like a moon, like I don't know, Titan or something. What do you think?
It definitely sounds like a fun and ambitious experiment in imagination if we keep